Do you think that's going to be awkward with Shane McMahon being the brother of Stephanie McMahon that he won't want to shoot them videos?
I just say grow up. I say fucking stop being a bitch. Shoot a porn with your sister in it. You know, make some money.
It's hardcore. It's uncensored. It's On Your Mark with Mark E. Xtreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the best wrestling podcast and the most extreme one as well, because not only is it featuring a future cruiserweight champion in Skeeter Skyflyer, who's me, but it's got the most extreme. He's so extreme, it's his last name. He's a champion, and he doesn't floss. I think that'd be more important if you were to floss. He brushes every so often, but he doesn't floss. Marky Xtreme.
When you got teeth as pristine as mine, you don't ever have to floss. And the only thing you're going to be a champion of, Skeeter, in the future is a champion of the booty at the local prison, because you're going to get arrested from the Chuck E. Cheese shit. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark. Xtreme, 15 plus years, undefeated, backyard wrestling entertainment champion and owner. And on top of all that, hot ass, cool ass, new year ass shit, I am the host of On Your Mark. And for 15 plus years, I've been going out there and reigning supreme in the backyard. And in the past couple of years, we've been reigning supreme on the internet, giving you the best wrestling content that you could ever ask for. We've given you the best wrestling shoot interviews on YouTube with the likes of Jake the Snakes Roberts and the Young Bucks and cool ass people like that. And then, you know, we were like, hey, we're kicking ass over here. Why don't we give people the best wrestling podcast? So that's why every Wednesday via Dragon Wagon Radio, we're giving you the On Your Mark Wrestling Podcast. A new topic every week and a deep dive that you could never get anywhere else. You think that Conrad Thompson and Eric Bischoff are giving you the hot takes and the deep scoops? Hell no. I give you deeper scoops than Haagen-Dazs, bitch, because there ain't nobody that has the perspective like I do, because there ain't nobody that's done as much as I have in this business, because I am the man. I am Mark E. Xtreme.
We've got so much planned for you in this new year of 2021. Is that right?
2021. Here to have some fun.
I thought it was still in the 19s, but okay. Yeah, we got some fun stuff coming up, and also, Marky Xtreme, we have a call that came from someone corporate, and it has got some big news.
Wait a second. You didn't tell me about this. What?
I was given specific instructions to play it on the show.
Okay, well, play the call. I need to hear it now.
Okay, well, I said it's coming up later in the show.
Well, no, I want it right now.
You like that girl in the Willy Wonkas.
What the fuck is that?
I just want it right now. And then they give her a goose.
No, that's a Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Tell me height ain't nothing but a heartache.
No, it's a girl with a goose. She gets a goose.
There's no fucking goose in the Backstreet Boys.
In the Willy Wonka, there's the gooses.
Who the fuck is Willy Wonka?
He's got the goose.
Oh God, what the fuck? Just play the fucking audio. If it concerns my career, I need to hear it now.
Oh, it concerns your career, all right, but I can't play it now. It's the main event. It's the main event.
What do you mean?
And if I played it right now, it'd be like jerking on the curtain.
So you're saying that we should tease it now and then build anticipation so people listen to it at the end?
Yeah, do you wrestle in the beginning of a wrestling show?
Never.
I don't think so.
Never.
So should the main event with you and this huge news from corporate be at the beginning of the show?
Okay, Skeeter, I got an idea. We should tease this audio now and play it at the end of the show so everybody will listen to it at the end. I just came up with that idea.
That's what I was saying.
No. I mean, I came up with it, so move on.
I should come up with better ideas like you.
You really should. Maybe you do more in this life.
Dang it. All right, well, this episode, we're going to be talking all about Shane McMahon.
Okay, all right. Starting the year off with something that mildly interests me. You know, I have a lot of, feelings or opinions on Shane McMahon and his history and, how it makes me think about my future a bit, but we'll get into that in a second. I'm assuming you got some business to jump into.
Yeah, we sure do. We got to thank Dragon Wagon Radio for having us be a part of their podcast platform, and that's where you can find us along with other great shows at dragonwagonradio.com. Also, we have Apple Podcasts. That's where you can find us, and you can give us a rate and review on there. You can give us 5 stars and write a little something nice, and then that helps other people find the show, and they go, oh, I should listen to this show because someone else wrote about it. And next week, Marky Xtreme said he's going to do it. Are you going to give a t-shirt away next week for the best rate and review?
I guess.
Happy New Year, everybody. Isn't that exciting? So if you leave a rate and review for next week's show on Apple Podcasts, then you can win a free t-shirt. So get at it, get on it, and wear a shirt. And then also, we got a Patreon page, patreon.com/OYM show, and you can get so many great things. You can get these episodes early. You can get video episodes early. You can also get all the Question Mark Live episodes. So that's where those go. The watch-alongs that we do, the extreme watch-alongs, those are only on our Patreon, and so much more, including extreme shout-outs. Isn't that right, Mark Xtreme?
Oh, hell yeah. To me, it's one of the most prestigious perks that you can get as being a skid mark over on our Patreon page, because every week you're getting a shout out from the biggest star in the backyard wrestling entertainment and backyard entertainment in general, Marky Xtreme. And the shout outs this week are as follows: Melissa Mayette, Jason K, Lame Brain, Flocka171AC, Dylan Hinton, Tim Redbeard, Spot the Magic Ninja, Leah McLee, Rick Conley, Tom, Hillbilly Bryn, Angela Elias, Mr. Blix, and Miguel Diaz. Those are the people. Those are the skid marks that keep the roof over the backyard and the food on the table before I body slam motherfuckers through it. And if you want to become a part of that list, that club, that it's cooler than the Bullet Club and more sweet than the NWO, then go right down now over to the patreon.com/OIM show.
Hey, you want to hear that call from corporate?
No, I came up with the ingenious idea because, Skeeter, I don't know if you know, it's something about doing the creative on a wrestling show, but you want to hook the viewer at the end and keep them watching, listening until the very end. So I came up with the ingenious plan, to do the hook at the beginning. And even though, despite I would love to listen to the call, and I'm frankly a little pissed that you didn't tell me about this ahead of time, we're going to save it for the end. And that was my idea.
I was trying to do that. I was trying to give you a little teasers.
Don't tease me.
I was like, hey, you what? I could press the play button right now. We could listen to that call.
Don't tease me.
Oh, I can play it. Oh,
Stop.
I can play it.
I don't like.
But I'm not gonna, because it's a main event. Right now, we're talking about Shane McMahon, born Shane Brandon McMahon in Gaithersburg, Maryland, on January 15th, 1970. Happy early birthday, Shane McMahon. Oh, you want to take that again? That sounded like gibberish.
No, I was mocking you.
Oh. Shane McMahon is the son of Vince and Linda McMahon and the brother of Stephanie McMahon. What do you think the McMahon family Christmases were like when Shane and Stephanie were kids?
Oh, man. Probably so sick. I mean, you got to think that's where all of the WWE wrestlers lived at the time, was at the McMahon Mansion. And, so you wake up Christmas morning, and on one side of the room, you got Hulk Hogan ripping shirts, ripping a present, ripping his shirt is ripping his present. And then you got over here, you got goddamn fucking Ultimate Warrior, fisting a damn turkey to death. And then on the other side of the room, you got fucking Coco Beware, fucking with the Christmas tree. Man, it was probably just like a magical wonderland, like that, it's like an imagination, like in it's like like a chocolate factory in a sense, like just like fucking where all your dreams come true.
Like a Willy Wonka's.
What the fuck is that?
It's always where they got a goose.
What did you just say?
It's where they got a goose.
You're not even speaking English anymore. Regardless, yes, I imagine, and I'm sure, that it was a more magical Christmas than anybody could ever experience.
Shane McMahon began his on-screen career as a referee named Shane Stevens. And as Shane Stevens, McMahon refereed during the inaugural 1988 Royal Rumble match. Marky Xtreme, could you imagine being a referee for the Royal Rumble? How do you tell huge superstars like Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, or Maven that you've been eliminated from the Rumble and now you have to leave?
Well, I can't imagine that of what it would be like to be a referee, because I would never be a referee. That's like, having me go out there and imagine that I'm a Twinkie. I would never be a Twinkie. What?
What do you do to them?
Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of what you heard in 2020 on our past episodes, I don't know what Skeeter's trying to insinuate. My relations with Twinkies are very consensual and very normal, and I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Anyways, no, so it is hard for me to imagine what it would be like to be a referee, but if I had to, if Mark Xtreme, fantasy booking here, because I'll never be a referee, I'm a constant main eventer, but if I was to be a referee and I had to go out there and tell these guys what to do, I would, if they tried to talk back to me, I would just pull out my pecker and I would say, bow down, bitch. And then they would be intimidated by the sheer force of it.
You saying you pull out your pecker to Hulk Hogan once he got eliminated from the Royal Rumble?
I think he would respect it probably more than anybody.
Yeah, but aren't they then distracted and they're not leaving because they're just looking at it?
No, they would glance at it. Like any guy that like catches a glimpse of a pecker, every guy that like, you're in the bathroom and you accidentally look over at the guy in the urinal next to you. You're not staring at his pecker.
Yeah, I am.
Skeeter.
That's a fire hose that's been
illegal.
Unleashed.
That's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal to not man your fire hose, but I make sure that it doesn't go all over the place and that no one sprays any pee-pee on me.
Fair enough, but it's just a respect thing, and they'd see it and they'd see the sheer size and magnitude and arth of it, and they would realize that okay, this is a guy I need to respect.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess maybe they should start trying that for the Royal Rumbles.
No, you should probably do that less. Anything that would keep you out of jail more is probably better.
Shane McMahon began working at WWE at the age of 15, starting in their warehouse where he filled merchandise orders. McMahon was also a referee, producer, announcer, and eventually a wrestler on screen, while also becoming WWE's executive vice president of global media behind the scenes. And in 1992, McMahon was already backstage official and working behind the scenes for the company. And in 1997, McMahon helped launch WWF's official website. Now, have you been to that website lately? Because it's broken. All I can find is the animal mascots of wrestlers, but not the wrestlers. Because, I don't know, I think Shane McMahon did a terrible job of keeping up WWF.com.
Well, any site that doesn't have nudity, I don't have much of an interest in, and it loses my interest very quickly. Even a website like WWF.com.
WWF.com.
Well, that back then, but now WWE.com.
What do you mean?
Because they got the F out.
Not the website, though.
Yeah, did it change? Go to WWF.com right now.
I did. All I could see when I go, you go ahead and go. All I can find Frankie, Coco B. Where's Frankie? I can find Matilda. I can find Damien.
Yes, because now it goes to the World Wildlife Fund, you idiot. Oh my God.
What, you got to pay animals to get naked?
I don't even know how to respond to that. And I don't legally think I should. I don't want to get myself canceled or anything.
I thought this was uncensored.
Yeah, but talking about animals and bestiality and all that weird shit was a quick, fast-track, slippery slope to get you canceled.
What's bestiality?
Yeah, don't Google it.
If it's on WWF.com, I don't think I'm going to find it.
Hey, you know how excited you get when you see the animals at Chuck E. Cheese? Yes,
because they come alive and they play shows.
Yeah, well, you're going to be coming something else if you take it a step further to past. It's already weird, but you're like really close to bestiality.
Why is magic weird?
This is really pissing me off. Continue.
Shane McMahon made his first appearances as a regular on-air character in early 1998 when he was one of the main WWF executives negotiating with Mike Tyson during Tyson's heavily hyped involvement in WrestleMania. He became a recurring part of his father's on-air feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shane went on to become an official member of the corporation. Marky Xtreme, would you ever sell out and become a member of the corporation?
If the money's right, I'll sell out any fucking time. I don't give a shit. Red means green means green, and fucking, I gotta pay some bills.
What you got all these bills for?
Disney Plus. Fucking. What?
You have Disney Plus?
I don't watch
Marky
movies.
Xtreme?
I don't watch movies. I watch it as research.
But I want to watch Disney Plus stuff on there because it's got the
I
Rescuers Down Under.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't watch it for entertainment. Everything I watch is for research.
It's got the 101 Dalmatians. I've always wanted to watch that and count and see if it's accurate.
It is.
It's got so many animal things. I want to see all the animal shows. Because Chuck E. Cheese closes for some stupid reason at night, and then you can't go watch the animal shows and get pizza. So Disney Plus has animals that come alive because it's magic. Can I watch with you?
Fuck no. God, what is this show turning into?
Can that be our Extreme watch-alongs?
No! It's already miserable. You make me watch wrestling matches with you on our Patreon. Exclusive content everybody will like. Blah, blah, blah. But fucking, it's not. It is. I don't like it. And any more time that I have to spend with you is miserable. It's a nightmare to me. And the thought of having to watch Disney with you, is a nightmare even further.
Well, then we wouldn't watch wrestling matches anymore because then we watch Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, that's a full movie. I'm not watching a full movie. 15-minute matches is enough.
Okay, I'm just throwing out ideas. So you'd be in the corporation then, huh?
Yeah, if the money's right, I don't give a shit as long as I ain't losing.
What's the number? Because, we have a call from corporate later, and
Stop.
we're talking about the corporation.
I don't want to get too excited. I'm already planning my future and planning what I'm going to spend my first million on when I get.
What are you gonna buy?
Probably a goddamn Tesla.
What's that?
It's one of them fucking robot cars that you don't have to drive, and you can then do anything you want in the fucking car when it's driving. And I'm gonna jerk it.
What? Oh, like a stick shift?
No, I'm gonna fucking go down the highway. This has been always a dream of my Skeeter, and I literally can't do it because of safety reasons. But I'm gonna jerk it.
Yeah, like a stick shift where you take the little joystick and you move it all around.
Yep, you got it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it will be.
Can you get a two-seater so I can ride two?
No, you will be nowhere near me when I'm adjusting my stick shift.
But maybe I could work the pedals.
You don't know what you're saying.
I think I do. The pedals? I work your pedals?
You're not going to work my pedals. You're not going to work.
Oh, because you want me to be a pedophile. But that's how you get good at pedals. You work the pedals.
That is not a pedophile.
Isn't it? Because you work the pedals.
No. Do you think every time those people at Chuck E. Cheese call you pedophile, that's what they're talking about?
Yeah, that I'm in the race car and I'm working the pedals.
Fucking
and they're like,
shit.
Look at that pedophile. And I'm like,
is that why you're like,
I guess if my shoe fits, then I work the pedophiles.
I don't. If I wanted to even try to pick a place to start with you of fixing you, I wouldn't even know where to fucking start.
The bottom?
This is painful. This is painful. Please, everybody, stop listening. Fucking stop listening. Go fucking do something better with your life.
You can fix my bottom.
I am not going anywhere near your bottom, Skeeter.
All right. You're the one who talked about fixing me, so I figured just start there.
Skeeter, there's nothing that will fix you. There is absolutely nothing that will fix you. Not even one of the sick t-shirts over at our Pro Wrestling Tees store. Skeeter, we've got all kinds of sick shirts over at our Pro Wrestling Tees store to cover your broke-ass, weird-ass torso, and that will fix a lot of people from wearing dumbass shirts. Skeeter, what are some of the... Tell some of the people... What is Skeeter? Tell the listeners, some fine listeners at home, some of the great shirts we have at our Pro Wrestling Tees store.
One of the best shirts and one of the highest selling shirts, I think, is the King of Backyard Style. That's a great shirt, because if you've seen the King of Strong Style of Shinsuke Nakamura, then it's that one, but it's got different words on it. There's the Extreme Cruise that has a big old shark on it, just like the ones that Chris Jericho sent out to kill Marquis Extreme. And then there's the one, Backyard Bros, which is one of my favorites, where it's me and Marquis Extreme, where we're bros on there.
Yeah, don't get that one. I do not approve of that one. But also that we got this new shirt to take this business very seriously, and a new shirt coming very soon. So keep a lookout for all that, and get your sick wrestling On Your Mark wrestling shirts over at ProWrestlingTees.com/OIM show.
Shane McMahon was a color commentator on Sunday Night Heat alongside Jim Cornette and later Kevin Kelly, and announced that with Jerry Lawler on the 1999 video game WWF Attitude. Mark Extreme, what did you think of Shane McMahon as a commentator?
I mean, I didn't really give a shit, that was, around the time where I was, just getting my feet wet in this business. So that was all that mattered to me, and another person's success or whatever they're doing, it doesn't, unless it directly has something to do with me, unless I'm gaining from it in any way, I don't really give that much of a shit.
Let's talk about what a protective older brother Shane McMahon is, with the feud between him and Test. Test was dating Shane's sister, Stephanie McMahon, but Shane disapproved of the relationship, feeling Stephanie was dating beneath the family standards. So they fought. And with the help from the Mean Street Posse, McMahon made Test's life absolute chaos. And at SummerSlam 1999, McMahon met Test in a love her or leave her match, with the stipulation being that if McMahon won the match, Test and Stephanie could no longer see each other. And if he lost, McMahon would give his blessings to the pair. Test was able to get the win, and McMahon eventually settled his differences with Test. Marquis Extreme, now you seem very protective of your mom with your stepdad Ted. And not that I condone this action, but have you ever thought about having your stepdad Ted in a love her or leave her match for your mom?
If I entertained the idea of wrestling my dumbass stepdad Ted, he would be the only other person I'd wrestle in a murder match outside of John Cena. And that's the only reason that I have not introduced him as a character into Backyard Wrestling Entertainment, as a Backyard Wrestling Entertainment superstar, because I wouldn't be able to be responsible for what I would do with him if I got in the ring with him. So no, I wouldn't do it, because I don't want to murder someone. How we already got crap going on with a murder trial in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment, and I don't need another one. And so while this made for some, entertaining television, I think that the lines of reality would get, blurred a little bit with what would happen in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. Because in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment, it's real. Ted is really my dad. Or my stepdad, excuse me. That was
Did you finally embrace it?
It's a Freudian slip, okay? Shut the fuck up. You know what I meant. But Ted is my dumbass stepdad.
Dad.
I said stepdad. I made a Freudian slip. And so the blinds will get too blurred for real. And so no, I probably wouldn't do that. But
So you accept their marriage?
no, I don't accept their marriage. Fuck no.
So you don't want to fight for it?
No, because I don't care enough.
Oh.
You
That
know,
sounds
when
like
okay,
acceptance.
there will be a time when my real dad comes back into the picture, you know, that like I was expressing before, his grizzled wrestler comes in with his wrestling gear, puts his bags on the floor, says, "I'm ready to fuck and take this family back." And you know, and then if Ted puts up a fight, you best believe it, I am pulling a pistol out and I will start shooting until he leaves.
Your dad? Are you going to shoot your
No,
dad?
it's Ted. If Ted puts up a fight trying to like, no, I've been here. I'm the father. Blah blah blah. Get the fuck out, Ted. That's when I will fight.
Well, have you considered the possibility that your dad and stepdad might fall in love?
You're telling me this is comical. You're telling me that when my dad, potentially Hulk Hogan, fingers crossed, comes back into the picture after DNA test results are positive, and he comes back and he's like, "I'm ready to reclaim my wife and my son and start the family and do all the shit that I should have done years ago. And I'm so sorry, son. I had no idea you were here, and you know, I should have, you know, seen what you were doing and been like, I'm Hulk Hogan, the greatest wrestler in the world, and you're the greatest backyard entertainer in the world. Obviously, this has to be my seeds." I lost my train of thought. What are we talking about?
Choo-choo! Choo-choo!
Fuck off. Anyways.
Get back on the train.
No, okay, I remember what I was going to say. I'm back on the train. Listen, there ain't no fucking way that he comes back in my life, sees my mom in the potential of a happy family that he's never had, that he's going to fucking want to fuck Ted.
Well, I don't know about that, but they just might fall in love.
Yeah, but
Be together
that's
forever.
that's what love is fucking love. Fuck love.
Is it though? Sometimes you just want to hug somebody or just hang out with them all the time. And
Are
that's
you telling me
love.
that's all you'd want to do if you've got Rosemary?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I might take her to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, good God. That is a night, like that fucking Rob Zombie film in the making. Like fucking you.
ECW zombie?
Forget it. I'm not even going to say anymore because you're
I was
already,
trying to, I don't know who.
you're already pissing me off, and I know what you're trying to do. And I'm not going to, you know, this is a new year, new me, and I'm not going to, a new year, new E, and I'm not going to fucking, I'm not going to let you trigger me.
What, you're new?
New year, new E.
What's new?
I'm changing a leaf.
What?
I'm changing a new leaf.
In the backyard?
So to say, I'm not going to let you trigger me. I know when you try to trigger me, you bring up WWE, ECW, Toll Ride, or fucking bullshit like that. You know, it's to trigger me. And you think that I'm stupid, and I'm not stupid. And this is a new year, new E.
You're the smartest person I've ever met.
Well, I know that.
Oh,
gotta
then
tell
why do I
me.
have to say it?
What?
Then why do I have to say it?
What do you mean why you have to say it? Because you got to
If
say
you knew that I knew that you was the smartest man, then why do I have to say it? If you
because
knew
I make
knew it?
that's one of the things that I require all of my students in Backyard Wrestling Academy to do is compliment me on a daily basis.
You have a well-shaped nose.
Fuck off. No, continue.
That's a compliment.
Fuck off. Continue.
Shane McMahon versus Steve Blackman for the Hardcore Championship. They used kendo sticks, trash cans, leather straps, and in one of the craziest matches of all time at SummerSlam 2000, Shane McMahon fell over 50,000 feet through the stage. Is there anyone more hardcore than Shane McMahon?
50,000 feet? Are you fucking out of your mind?
That's what they said on the show.
No, they didn't. What are you watching? Looney Tunes?
I wish, but I don't have no Disney Plus.
He did not fall 50 50,000 fucking feet, you idiot. It was maybe
Okay, I'm sorry,
maybe 50
500,000 feet.
Oh my God.
Meters? Is it 50,000 meters?
What is this show?
This is On Your Mark Wrestling Podcast.
No, what is it? Like, what the fuck is it? This could and should be the best wrestling podcast on the planet. And we advertise it as that. And people come to it expecting that. And then it's like we got this fucking pristine Twinkie sitting on a plate. And then you just fuck the shit out of it and ruin it.
That's what you do.
I don't do that.
I've seen it.
Fuck off. Listen. It wasn't 50,000 feet. You got your measurements wrong, Skeeter. It was a height. Shane McMahon is known to fall from crazy heights. Big fucking deal. I do that every day. I wake up. One of the first things I do, it's part of my morning routine, as I go on the fucking roof and I just jump off of it. And there ain't no better way to get your adrenaline going, But fuck, like, you got your measurements wrong. I'm trying not to get pissed off. I'm trying to be more patient with you because my fucking girlfriend Tammy told me that I need to be more patient. Be more patient with Skeeter. Yeah, fuck. You just have your measurements wrong. Move on, please.
Is there anyone more hardcore than Shane McMahon?
You are trying so damn hard, aren't you, to piss me off?
No, I'm trying to make the best show ever.
Okay, well,
I'm trying to make you over, because then you go, no, Skeeter, god dang.
I want to make your damn life over.
It's me, I'm most extreme. That's why people listen.
You're saying dumb fact after dumb fact after dumb fact, and the people fucking know, who's more hardcore than Shane McMahon? Obviously me, you fucking idiot. Oh, did he fall 50,000 feet? Oh, yeah, because he jumped off the fucking Empire State Building. What the fuck? Dumb facts.
It's like Top Gun. We taking our shirts off and I'm setting you up so you can spike the ball in the sand, because we're just playing with boys.
No, I'm not playing with any little boys on this.
But they're the boys, right? It's all wrestlers, the boys.
Yeah, but I'm not playing with them.
But we're just playing with the boys.
No, we're not.
I was trying to. I thought I was setting you up for success.
That is not the case. You're setting me up for fucking corny heart failure in about 30 minutes.
Jim Cornette heart failure?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, well, look, that song just brought up some that I love. Shane McMahon's theme song. It's that. It's a Shane O'Mac militant coming to get it on. Shane O'Mac got the cash. He walks around and he does the dance with his fist and down.
That's not his fucking song.
Yeah, it is.
You know it's not. Here comes the money. Money talks. Here comes the money. Honey, funny, honey, funny, honey, funny, honey, honey. Dollar, a dollar. Ching, 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 a pling, taka. Fucking in a sucking in a rocket in a hocket.
That's $1 Million Man's theme song.
No, it's not, Skeeter.
I think it is.
No, $1 Million Man is. I don't really fucking remember, but it's not that.
Oh, okay. Do you like his theme song?
Shane McMahon's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
In 2001, the thinkable happened when Shane McMahon bought WCW a week before his match against his own father, Vince McMahon, at WrestleMania in a street fight. What a dream scenario. Two legendary figures in wrestling, father and son, fighting each other in a classic match at WrestleMania. Mark Xtreme, can you imagine fighting your father at WrestleMania in a hardcore match, your specialty, at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania, in front of thousands of billions of people?
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of fantasies about this. Wrestling my dad and some amazing possibilities of that. Not only that, but a tag match. But where my head really goes, I can't help but think about this, and is imagining what my son will be like. Little lowercase c, fucking running around, fucking Twinkies like nobody, and and us having a feud, me and my son, and he goes out and he buys Backyard Wrestling Entertainment's biggest competition, Extreme Trampoline Association, fucking, and could you imagine what the possibilities of that would be? Two worlds collide, the Thompsons and the Johnsons backyards, one backyard to rule them all. And that's what I often think about. And then, I don't put my son over, I bury the shit out of him, and, I stay undefeated, but I can't help it. That's kind of where my head goes. In many directions, like you said about when my father comes back into the picture, but it's like also I, plan on being a father too. And it's just, it's exciting to think about.
Toll ride.
Fuck. I can't. I tried so hard. I got fucking about 30 minutes into the fucking New Year episode podcast and try to do New Year, New E, and you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna same New Year, same E. That's all it is. And you piss me off more than any human on this planet, and I'm not gonna. And I can't change. And nobody could in my shoes.
I thought I was putting you over again because you had a good idea, and I was like, oh, I should toll ride that.
But you know what the dumb toll ride shit does to me. It's so stupid.
It gets you fired up, brother.
Don't ever brother me.
Gets you fired up, sister.
Especially don't sister me. I'm not a sister. Nothing against brothers who want to be sisters, or sisters who have brothers, or sisters who want to be brothers, or transgenders, or anything like that. I fully, we at On Your Mark fully approve that, but I'm not a sister, but I don't got nothing against that.
Does Shane McMahon still own WCW?
I assume. What? No, because didn't fucking he lose it, and then Ric Flair and some weird shit happened, didn't it?
Yeah, but there's always, in big matches, they sign contracts on tables, so it's legal, but no one ever signed anything that said Shane McMahon doesn't own WCW anymore, because he showed up at WCW and says, I own it.
So you think that he still owns it? It was just like a storyline that he lost it?
I just assume he won it back at some point. I just missed that episode.
Maybe I missed that too. But then why the fuck haven't they brought WCW back?
Because Shane McMahon, maybe he forgot.
Then let me have it.
Okay.
No, I'm just speaking hypotheticals. If like, Shane, if you're not going to use it, let me have it.
Yeah, use it till you lose it. And he used it, and then he didn't use it no more, so now he loses it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of missed opportunities. I mean, you got dumb shit like, an ECW revival that nobody gives a shit about, and nobody cared but you, and I don't understand it. But you could have multiple times had a WCW reunion and NW out there fucking tearing shit up again, and you still can. I'd tune in every damn night seeing old ass Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash, Scott Hall out there fucking spray painting shit and throwing man, who could they throw Marco Stunt into a fucking wall? That's the shit I want to see.
Well, Shane McMahon then began a feud with Kurt Angle and fought at the King of the Ring 2001. After already participating in 2 tournament matches that night, Angle wrestled McMahon in a street fight. After a suplex on the hard floor, Angle cracked his tailbone. Angle also delivered an overhead belly-to-belly suplex through the painted glass stage set, but McMahon did not break through on the first attempt, causing him to fall headfirst on the concrete floor. After a successful second attempt, Angle was able to put him through a second paint glass window and out on the stage, and they failed 2 more times. And then Angle then proceeded to throw him through the painted glass, and then Shane McMahon missed a shooting star press on top of a trash can, and then they did an Angle slam off the top rope for a very bloodied victory. Is this match of Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon at King of the Ring 2001 too violent?
No, I think that, they were little bitches about it, honestly. A lot of people go out there and they're like, oh, it was so violent. And just apparently Vince McMahon's bitch ass was backstage like, stop it. I don't want my son to die. Fucking, if that was me, I would say, I would get on the headset and tell the referee, tell him to go fucking harder. I want guts. I want him to shit himself. Death, I don't know why they still haven't done a death in wrestling. Fuck, man. Like, if anything, it could have been fucking, even more violent. But hey, speaking of sons in wrestling, maybe, we might get that fucking level of violence from the son of Kurt Angle. We have had the fortunate opportunity to interview future Hall of Famer, son of Kurt Angle, Cody Angle. You remember that, Skeeter?
I do. Cody Angle is super cool to you, and he punched me.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Fucking. That's why I like him. He fucks with you. But I think this is probably a good opportunity to jump back in the vault for the first time in 2021 and take a trip down memory lane. And so with our hangout with the Kurt Angle's son, Cody Angle.
From the vault.
Even Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner kind of scares me, but you know what? I think Scott Steiner and me have a lot in common because we got a lot of muscles, right? Yeah. Who's got more muscles, me or Scott Steiner?
Scott Steiner.
No, I got more muscles than Scott Steiner. God dang it, kid.
Why do you always have to say God dang it?
Because I get frustrated, Cody. You ever get frustrated about anything?
You always can say D-A-M-E.
I know I curse sometimes. I'm not going to cuss right now because there's a kid present and I do this. I'm in this business for the kids. There you have it, Skeeter. Man, you can hear that full interview at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow.
Shane McMahon had many more feuds throughout the 2000s, but in October 2009, Shane announced his resignation from WWE, which went into effect at the end of the year. We thought Shane McMahon would be gone forever. And according to rumor and innuendo, Shane McMahon went to China and then those two started a company together. But is that the truth, Marky Xtreme?
This is news to me. What company did he start?
With China? I think they started
him in China? Wait, what?
Yeah, people always say Shane McMahon went to China and then started a company. So
I thought
he went to the wrestler China.
Started a company with China. Oh, yeah, did he do all them porno tapes with her?
I think that he did a video retribution system where he sent all the tapes everywhere, and then they made videos.
Well, I mean, I heard rumblings that Shane McMahon went to China to start a company, but I thought he went to the country China. But this all makes sense. I was wondering. Not even going to try. I thought he went to the country, but this makes more sense because I always wondered who was behind all of those, China Lauer sex tapes.
I think Xbox was behind them.
No, he was in it.
Yeah, but sometimes you didn't see him, so he's probably behind.
No, but somebody had to produce it and make it.
Oh.
I think probably Shane McMahon made them, filming them.
Yeah.
I can see Shane McMahon behind the camera. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck. And hell yeah. Liz, suck it. And that, I think that like, it's a smart business decision.
I'd never seen those. Can we do that for an Xtreme watch along?
Absolutely.
And then in the biggest shocker since Shane McMahon got his testiballs got shocked with a car battery by Kane, on the February 22nd, 2016 episode of Raw, Shane returned to WWE for the first time in nearly 7 years. Shane interrupted his sister Stephanie McMahon receiving the Vincent J. McMahon Legacy of Excellence Award from their father, Vince McMahon. Shane announced that the reason he had returned was he wanted control of Raw, leading Vince to place Shane in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania 32 against The Undertaker adding the stipulation that Shane would get control of Raw and Undertaker would no longer be a participant in future WrestleMania events if Shane won the match. And at WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, Shane attempted a leap of faith off the top of the cell, but Undertaker moved out of the way and Shane fell through an announce table, and then Shane was defeated by the Undertaker soon after. How amazing was this return and Hell in the Cell?
It was pretty cool. Not going to lie. It was quite a spectacle. I mean, it got me mildly titillated based on all of the crazy things I've said and, seen and done in backyard wrestling entertainment. But, not going to lie. It was very much a spectacle seeing Shane McMahon, fall off the top of that cage. We haven't seen anything like that since Mick Foley, and The Undertaker. One of the greatest matches of all time. But yeah, it was quite the spectacle.
Even though Shane McMahon did not win the Hell in the Cell match to take over Raw, Shane McMahon eventually did with Raw Underground this past year in 2020. Raw Underground had Shane McMahon pitting two fighters against each other in a no rules anything goes match. We saw such brutal fighters as Riddick Moss, Shayna Baszler, and Dabo Kitty. Why is Raw Underground not on the air anymore, Marky Xtreme?
Too hard to maintain, and I, the way I can equate it to is we tried to do Backyard Wrestling Underground. And who didn't dig a deep enough hole, Skeeter?
Well, it's because I hit that sewage pipe.
Exactly. I told you to not hit it. I said, don't hit any pipes.
I didn't. That's the thing. I don't know if you ever done dig holes before, but you don't know there's a pipe there until you hit it because it's under the ground.
Well, that's not my problem. I said, go out there, figure it out. Don't hit any pipes. Have you fixed it yet? Because my fucking mom is still pissed off.
You wanted me to fix it?
Oh, Jesus. So what is our shit just been flooding in the ground?
Well, yeah, I figured that would take place of all the dirt that was there.
This is a biohazard. My shit's just festering in my backyard. It's a biohazard, and I cannot be responsible for the sewer creature that it's going to birth and create. It's going to be like a fucking horror movie. I ain't fighting that thing.
But that'd be so cool. You could build a show around it. You come out of retirement and fight a poop monster.
That's not a bad idea. Okay,
That's kind of like your son. If it's all your poops.
The poop monster won't be my son. In the off chance that there is a scientific breakthrough and a poop monster's birth from the festering shit from the pipe you didn't fix in our backyard, and he climbs out of the ground and he's like, I'm here to shit and fuck and then, we will take advantage of that because that is groundbreaking entertainment, and I will fucking fight him to the death at one of our upcoming backyard wrestling entertainment events. It might be fitting for a Hell in a Taco Bell event. We might have to wait. But it's a very slim chance that could happen.
Poop Extreme.
It ain't gonna be Poopy Extreme.
Poopy Extreme.
Don't start that. Don't anybody tweet Poopy Extreme.
Oh, what if people drew Poopy Extreme?
No, fuck. You want a quick one-way ticket to Blocktown on my Twitter? If you draw a picture of Poopy Extreme. What is this? This is like toddler talk.
What if we made the best one of those a t-shirt?
No.
Poopy Extreme, the best drawing of Poopy Extreme, we make an exclusive t-shirt.
Fine, whatever. You do what you want. I'm not handling it. If people buy it, I don't give a shit.
You don't want to handle Poopy Extreme?
No, I'm not going to handle any Poopy Extreme.
Is your poops?
It's mixed, yes, but it's festering mixed with all of the backyard wrestling entertainment wrestlers too. Not just my shit. It's mostly my shit.
You don't let most people go in the house to poop because you say that's your kingdom throne.
Exactly. So where do they always usually poop? In a bucket in the backyard that I pour into a hole. And I just continue to rebury. So what's happening to that shit? It's festering now into the ground and mixing
Tag team partner.
Oh, God dang it.
Part of the BOW WE.
The what?
BOW WE. They can't all be winners.
You don't even know what you're saying, but like I said, I would entertain the idea of that if, entertain the idea of me versus Poop Monster in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. If, in the small chance that it does happen, because I'm all about making money, just like our friend Hillbilly Tim over at Hillbilly Tim's Coleslaw Shack. Skeeter, what do you like most about when you take a visit over to Hillbilly Tim's Coleslaw Shack?
I loved the fact that his recipe has improved, and not in direct correlation with there are no more living grubs inside of the coleslaw. Those are just two happy facts that are not in cahoots with one another. You now get the freshest coleslaw without grubs inside, and the freshest coleslaw sauce that has been made within the week. And it's available. You can get the sauce on the side, or you can get directly on the slaw. You get options at Hillbilly Tim's Coleslaw Shack.
That's right. And, because of the Matt Cardona virus, Hillbilly Tim is now doing home deliveries. From his hands to yours, a big old pile of Hillbilly Tim's Coleslaw. Hillbilly Tim's Coleslaw. So come on down or put in an order for some of the fine, warm Hillbilly Tim's Coleslaw at Hillbilly Tim's Coleslaw Shack.
You ready for that call?
Wait, is it now?
No.
Fuck.
In closing, Shane McMahon has won the European Championship, the Hardcore Championship, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and the Best in the World Cup. What do you want to see from Shane McMahon in, what year is it again? 2021.
What do I want to see from Shane McMahon in 2021? I would like to see him wake the fuck up, stop being a little bitch, go into his daddy's office and say, "Hey, daddy, I think we should finally start making some real money in this company and call Marky Xtreme and have him come in here and fucking steal Stephanie away from Triple H and have a herd of babies and then go out there, main event every WrestleMania, undefeated streak like that would make Goldberg shit his diaper and then fucking make every toy would be me and I'd be on every poster and the whole intro of every show would just be clips of me and then it would how it says the forever what does it say always and forever, what is the fucking WWE's today, now, and forever?
Then how forever.
And then it would say, and then it would just show a fucking quick flash of me banging Stephanie.
That's what you want to see from Shane McMahon.
I want him to go, to start to be the,
you want him to produce those videos just
sure,
like he did with China?
Sure. Hell yeah. I want him to produce a porn with me and Stephanie.
Do you think that's going to be awkward with Shane McMahon being the brother of Stephanie McMahon that he won't want to shoot them videos?
I just say grow up. I say fucking stop being a bitch. Shoot a porn with your sister in it. Make some money.
Do you think I could be a co-producer?
As long as you're not in the room looking at me in the fucking eyes, I don't give a shit.
Okay, I won't look at you in the eyes, but...
Then look away. When you're in there, you will look away.
There's other stuff to look at that's not your eye.
What else?
Your feet?
Don't look at my feet. Don't look at Stephanie.
Your arms? I wasn't going to look at Stephanie.
You can look at my arms. I don't care. I get it.
Okay. Then I'll look at your arms.
Hell yeah. These fucking muscles. Everybody want to look at them.
Oh, this is going to be great. What can we call the video?
Stephanie fucks.
Okay. This sounds good.
Yeah. Title's pending.
I'm excited to have a job. Well, that wraps up this episode, Marky.
Go play the
Extreme.
fucking audio.
Okay, are you ready for it? This is a call.
Oh, God. I've been waiting for this for years.
This is a corporate call. We've got really big news, and it's specifically for Marky Extreme's ears. But
oh, my God.
I thought it would be good to share for everybody.
Skeeter. I'm out of here. My bags are fucking packed, and I'm forgetting about you forever. Play it, bitch.
Hey, Mark, it's Jake here at Dragon Wagon Radio, and, it's the end of the year, so I just wanted to call in, check up, and say that everybody here in corporate is really, really happy with the show. You guys are doing a great job, and you're really crushing it in the demo. Specifically, though, Skeeter, the whole Skeeter Skyflyer brand, polling incredibly well. And the Toll Ride t-shirts, oh my goodness, we love them. They are a Dragon Wagon Shop best seller. Between the two of us, I have absolutely no idea what that means, but who cares? Toll Ride, right? Okay, you guys keep up the incredible work. Very happy to have on your mark in the Dragon Wagon family, and looking forward to the new year. So you stay extreme, or whatever it is you say. Okay, bye-bye now.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
That's pretty
This
amazing.
is wrong. There's no fucking way.
I don't see how that's legit. That's from Dragon Wagon Radio.
This has got to be a mistake. This is a prank. That was not real. There's no effing way.
That would be Ashy Kutcher that would have called if it was a prank.
Maybe it was.
I don't think it was, because he says his name was Jake. That's Ashy Kutcher is the prank guy.
I can't.
Can you believe that Toll Ride is so successful?
No, I can't.
That's pretty great. I mean, it sounds like you can't get rid of me if you wanted to, because I'm testing so well.
This makes me realize is our while I appreciate everyone that listens to us and our skin marks, but they're fucking idiots. If they love Toll Ride and they like something that comes out of your dumbass mouth, they need to fucking go back to school. Start over.
But people like catchphrases.
Yeah, cool ones.
Is Toll Ride not cool?
No, it's not.
It seems like it's pretty cool if everybody's liking it so much.
It's not cool at all.
Maybe you should come up with new catchphrase.
Maybe you should not tell me what the fuck to do, Skeeter.
Oh, okay.
Check yourself.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Wrap this shit up.
So go to dragonwagonradio.com and check out all the other great podcasts on there, like Don't Quill the Messenger, which is about Shakespeare and Shakespearean things. What's your favorite Shakespeare quote, Marky Extreme?
To be or not to E, to E or not to E. That's it.
That's a good one. So go check out those shows, and also check out patreon.com/OYM show, where you can get all these episodes exclusive. You get the watch alongs, and you can get the question mark lives after they've been on the air, and you can get episodes early and exclusive t-shirts and so many other great things. Check all that out. And remember, next week we're giving away a free t-shirt if you rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts. So get your rate and reviews in now. And for the best one, we're going to give away a free t-shirt. Wow, this has been a great episode, hasn't it been, Marky Extreme? Dragon Wagon Radio's super happy with it, so I'm super happy, and I think it's going to be a great year with a weekly episode with you, Marky Extreme, and we're not going to miss 1 week at all.
Sounds exciting. New year, same E.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Dragon Wagon.